He's the featherweight king, the city kickboxing champion. But did you know Alexander Volkanovski started his fighting career on the mat? Today, we unleash the Volk's wrestling fury, revisiting every single fight where he slammed his opponents through the canvas. The air crackled with anticipation as UFC 290 Volkanovski vs. Rodriguez unfolded on July 8, 2023. At stake, the undisputed featherweight championship held by the stoic Alexander Volkanovski and the interim title clutched by the enigmatic Yair Rodriguez. This wasn't just a fight, it was a clash of styles, a battle between calculated precision and flamboyant flair. From the opening bell, Volkanovski asserted his dominance. His measured pressure pinned Rodriguez against the cage, his kicks snapping with a laser-like accuracy. Rodriguez, known for his unorthodox striking and spinning attacks, found himself stifled by Volkanovski's suffocating defense.
Volkanovski as yet avoiding those big weapons of Rodriguez.
Every attempt at a flashy maneuver was met with a composed counter, draining Rodriguez's energy and chipping away at his confidence. As the fight entered the third round, the crowd roared with anticipation. Could Rodriguez pull off a miracle comeback? But fate intervened. The perfectly placed elbow from Volkanovski sliced open a nasty cut about Rodriguez's eye.
Right here you see the elbows landing from Volkanovski on top, cut Yair Rodriguez. Another one just dropping nasty elbows.
The roar transformed into a collective gasp as the doctor stepped in, his concern evident. Unable to guarantee Rodriguez's safety, the fight was called off at 4:19, handing Volkanovski a technical knockout victory. Disappointment hung heavy in the air, but respect echoed even louder. Rodriguez, blooded but unbowed, embraced Volkanovski in a display of sportsmanship. With this victory, Volkanovski retained his undisputed title, unified the belts, and improved his record to an impressive 26-2.
And still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion.
While Rodriguez suffered his third professional loss, dropping to 16-3. The fight cemented Volkanovski's position as the top featherweight in the world and left fans eager to see who will challenge him next. The Octagon thrummed with anticipation in April 9, 2022, in the main event of UFC 273, as reigning UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski entered the cage. His challenger? The legendary Korean Zombie, Chan Sung-jung, a veteran known for his unorthodox striking and fierce determination.
And you can see that left hand of Zombie's a little low. Oh, he got him! Chan Sung-jung knocks out Dennis Bermuda!
This wasn't just a title fight. It was a clash of styles, a battle between calculated precision and unpredictable explosiveness. From the opening bell, it was Volkanovski who dictated the pace. His jab snapped like a whip, finding its mark repeatedly. Jung, ever the showman, attempted flashy kicks and spinning attacks, but Volkanovski's composed defense neutralized them effortlessly. Rounds 1 and 2 unfolded in similar fashion, with Volkanovski building a seemingly insurmountable lead through his relentless pressure and technical striking.
And here is a beautiful left hook from the champion. Another left hand.
Jung, however, wasn't finished. In the third round, he found his rhythm, landing some heavy strikes that momentarily stunned Volkanovski. The crowd roared, sensing a potential shift in momentum. But Volkanovski weathered the storm, regaining control and closing the round strong. Then in the fourth round, the fight took a decisive turn. A perfectly timed right hook from Volkanovski connected flush on Jung's chin, sending him crashing to the canvas.
Herb might jump in. Yeah. That's it.
The impact silenced the arena, followed by gasps of concern. Jung struggled to rise, and the referee, recognizing his vulnerability, mercifully stepped in, awarding Volkanovski a technical knockout victory. Disappointment hung heavy in the air for Jung's fans, but respect echoed louder. Both fighters embraced in the center of the octagon, acknowledging the other's talent and sportsmanship. Volkanovski raised his belt. His reign as champion extended to an astonishing 21 wins.
Declaring the winner by TKO and still!
The Korean zombie had fallen, but his fighting spirit remained unbroken. This fight was considered a masterclass performance by Volkanovski, solidifying his position as one of the best featherweights in MMA history. Several media outlets named it the knockout of the year for 2022. On December 14, 2019, fight fans witnessed a pivotal showdown between Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway at UFC 245. The fight was a close and competitive affair, with both fighters showcasing their respective skill sets. Volkanovski's leg kicks and pressure proved effective, while Holloway's boxing prowess was on display. The stakes were high as the match unfolded, with Volkanovski emerging victorious and altering the landscape of the UFC featherweight division. In a hard-fought battle, Alexander Volkanovski secured a triumph over Max Holloway, claiming the victory through a unanimous decision, 48-47, 48-47, and 50-45.
For the winner by unanimous decision and new!
This significant win not only earned him the coveted title, but also brought an end to Holloway's remarkable 14-fight winning streak and over 2-year reign as the UFC featherweight champion. Volkanovski's successful strategy revolved around the strategic deployment of constant leg kicks, a tactic that proved instrumental in slowing down Holloway and disrupting his customary aggressive fighting style. This was the first defeat for Holloway in his featherweight title reign, which lasted 2.5 years. This fight marked the beginning of their epic rivalry, with 2 more bouts following this initial encounter. This match etched Volkanovski's name in the annals of UFC history, marking a turning point in the featherweight division.
Hitting those low calf kicks, and as you said, DC, he's going to have to check some of these big, heavy kicks.
The highly anticipated rematch between Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway at UFC 251 on July 11, 2020 lived up to the hype, delivering a close and intense 5-round battle. While many expected a repeat of Volkanovski's victory from their first encounter, Holloway showed immense tenacity and challenged the champion's reign. Volkanovski stuck to his proven strategy of relentless leg kicks, effectively hindering Holloway's movement and powerful boxing.
Let's take a look at some of this work. More leg kicks from Holloway, and here's Volkanovski with a nice left. Good job.
However, the former champion demonstrated incredible resilience, adapting his game plan and landing crisp counters and combinations. The fight went back and forth, with each round showcasing a different fighter's dominance. Ultimately, the judges were left with a tough decision. 2 judges scored the fight in favor of Volkanovski, 48-47, while the remaining judge saw it for Holloway, 47-48. This resulted in a split decision victory for Volkanovski, solidifying his hold on the UFC featherweight championship.
And still the undisputed UFC.
The fight was met with mixed reactions, with some praising its competitive nature and strategic complexity, while others felt it was too close to call. The latest fight took place on July 2, 2022 at UFC 276, which served as the culmination of their epic trilogy. Here's what happened. Alexander Volkanovski decisively defeated Max Holloway by unanimous decision, 50-45, 50-45, and 50-45. This dominant victory solidified Volkanovski's reign as the UFC featherweight champion and ended any remaining debate about the rightful king of the division.
That's the right hand that cut Max Holloway in round number 2. Beautiful jab by Volk.
The fight started cautiously, with Volkanovski utilizing his signature leg kicks to slow down Holloway's movement. As the fight progressed, Volkanovski showcased his versatility, mixing in powerful boxing attacks and takedowns to control the pace and tempo. Despite Holloway's best efforts and moments of brilliance, Volkanovski's consistent pressure and well-rounded skill set proved too much to overcome. So there you have it, fight fans. We've witnessed the unrelenting wrestling fury of Alexander Volkanovski, dissecting his takedowns and finishes against Yair Rodriguez, Chan Sung-jung, and Max Holloway. But this is just the beginning. Who knows what takedowns he'll unveil in his next title defense? Stay tuned, fight fans, and the Vogue might just surprise you again. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you want more of this, hit the subscribe button.